Hello, my friends. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. This is Sheree. My channel is Turquoise Dreaming. And this weekend, I've been doing some destashes. Yes, so I'm excited to share with you these bundles. I think they're pretty fun and get a chance to get a wide variety of different things and for a good price. So if you didn't see the last 2 days, just go back and watch those. First one was books on Friday. Saturday was fabric, a wide variety of different types of fabric. So, if you get that bundle, if you didn't have any fabric and you wanted to get that bundle, you would have some good different choices. And now this is some baby stuff that somehow I accumulated over the last, I say, 5 years, all probably from thrift stores, I think. And I don't know, I'll tell you if they're not from a thrift store when I go through them. And I just been piling stuff on here. It's not a super big pile, but it's a lot of papery things. So, that can be a lot even if it doesn't look like a lot from the top here. So let's just start off because I haven't organized it. I've just been, whenever I found something that was baby, which I had them in 2 or 3 different spots. So I got it all together. And so let's get started without delay here. So here on the top here is it's a big card, and it's a gorgeous card. It's a gorgeous card. It almost looks like it's hand painted, but it's not. But maybe it was at one time, and that's a picture of a painting. I don't know, but it's a beautiful card. And it was used, okay? But here's the back. I don't know where I got this, to tell you the truth. Maybe it was in, I've gotten a couple of baby books over the years at thrift stores, and it might have been in a baby book. I really don't know. I don't remember. But here's the nice, neat handwriting. So, yeah, and here's the envelope that came with it. Let me see if I can tell. This postmark here is 1967. So a good, age, a good old 5-cent stamp, a good old card there. And I'm just going to keep those together like that. Now this next bunch is from a little baby book that I had that, I think these may be from the book that no, I don't think so. These aren't the ones I used. Because I got a baby, someone gave me a baby book, and I used those pages in my own, what I call my Mimi's journal. And they were used. These are not used, it doesn't look like, but they're the full 2-page spread. So if you were making a baby journal, you have ready to go pages here. Oh, this one is used. Maybe it is from the one. I mean, it's not fully filled out, but right here it says plain, like airplane, 3-month something to St. Paul, Minnesota. 3-month it looks like DEL, but I'm not sure. I mean, what would that be? Delay, delivery? I don't know. Story of our baby. So I'm just going to flip through these real quick. See, most of these were not used, just that one little blip there. And then here's the other pages, all from the same, it must have been a small baby book. Not used, none of these are written on. Look how beautiful these pictures are, though. The colors and the little pictures. I have no idea, but I'm sure it's obviously vintage, but I don't know, how old. I don't have a date. Here's another. See, I guess I have them separated. Here's a little bit of writing on this one. The first smile, 6 weeks. Baby laughed at 5 months. The first tooth, 8 months. First sat up 7 months. First tooth, 8 months there. And over here, she wrote it again. First tooth, 8 months. Okay, and then, okay. So, on the one I used for my baby book, if it had writing on it, I just left it and used it as a background. And it was beautiful handwriting too. And this is nice handwriting too. So I just left it, put whatever I wanted to put, pictures, whatever, and just let it be the background. And it's gorgeous. Mine is these similar colors. So I don't know if this, like I said, I don't know if this was from, I think the one I used was a little bit bigger than this, but these could be the ones from the one I used. I don't know. The ones that were left, you know, because they were really pretty like this. And maybe they used some of the pages and didn't use the rest of the pages, but very gorgeous little pictures. Look at that. Playmates. So pretty. I hope the colors are coming through there on my camera. Alright, so those are some baby book pages. Okay, I'm just trying to get these all going in the same direction. Okay, and the card. Card is a similar size to the pages, actually. The next bunch is from a calendar, so you know, a calendar where you keep track of your baby's accomplishments. There's a little sticker here that came off of something. But there's this side, like where you write the calendar, and then this side you put a picture. So it says, this is a month sticker. Oh, so there's some stickers in here, but you put, say, 5 months, and then you put a picture, and it has a nice layout for you here. If you wanted to use it like that, of course you can. It's like a 12 by 12 piece of paper, so you can use it however you want. It looks like it's 12 by 12. So there's one calendar. Let's see. Let's put it like this. So all this side is the same, and then you fill in your. If you were using it as a calendar, you would write your numbers in there, and then this side where you put your picture. Again, month sticker. Beautiful layout. Look at that rickrack. It's not really rickrack, but it's a picture of rickrack. And then this would be beautiful just to cut out. That looks like a linen with embroidery on it. Really pretty. Or this square here. I don't know, whatever anybody would want to do, but very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to, how am I putting these down? Calendar first. But I'm showing you both sides, but it looks like these sides are all the same on the calendar. Here's a piece of tape. And, oh, this one's set up for 2 pictures. Got all of your layout here, which is, it looks like a scrapbook layout, but you didn't have to make it, you know what I mean? It's all made for you. Let's say this was one scrapbook paper, a ribbon with some rickrack, 2 places to put your pictures, little frames. There's the month sticker. This is pretty pattern here, and then a little frog. So cute. Okay, oh, this has different colors. Okay, so the calendar is different colors. See, this one's pink and blue, this one's green and pink. The others were green and blue and pink, and green and blue and pink. Okay, green and pink. And then this side for the pictures. I won't describe the whole thing on everyone, I'll just let you look at it real quick. But they are gorgeous, aren't they? Okay, next one. And we can go a little quicker if I'm not oohing and awing over it, right? I just think they're so pretty. Like, I want to look at it too and take it in, like, in case, you know, you kind of like, what if I want to do something like this? You kind of like try to memorize it. Okay, so that is the calendar, and the calendar, and the picture. There's quite a few of these. I don't know how many are in here, but quite a few. And baby carriage. Make sure you see the colors on both sides. And this one, and this one. 2 pictures again. A lot of these have 2 pictures. Little writing spot. The month sticker there. And this one. One big picture. Here's the month sticker, and then little baby clothes down here. A little diaper with diaper pins. Something you don't see anymore. Diaper pins. Diaper pins, that's so funny. I remember those. I used diaper pins for my kids because, yeah, that was a thing then. Okay, 4 pictures on this one. Cool. Yeah, very pretty. I wonder what year this was made. If I see a copyright, I'll let you know. But I haven't seen one yet. Let's see, the first page. See, I don't have the cover. And nothing that looks like it would have a copyright on it. I'm just looking real quick. Here's the calendar, and then this side with the picture, writing spot. Happy first birthday. So this must be like the last page. And then here's the stickers. It's a little wrinkled here, but it is what it is. I'm including it. But they say like first haircut, baby's big smile, grandparents meet baby, first bath, and here's all the months. And here little decorative stickers over here on the side. Very cute. I'll try to flatten that out. I think I had these in with my scrapbook paper, these calendar pages, because they're 12 by 12, you know. Try and just flatten that out so it can start getting flattened out, but that's why that's a little crinkled. It got pushed down into my scrapbook paper. Here's the calendar side of this last page, and this is 2 pictures, and here's a nice big writing spot, and of course you can cut this up, you know. I love writing spots, so that's kind of neat. Okay, there we go. Okay, next bunch here. So these are kind of like acetate numbers. I used a couple of these, but I didn't use the rest of these, and I really tried to talk myself into keeping these, but because I probably could use them in the long run, but I just went ahead and put them in here. But I think they're really cool. Like if you are making a baby, your own baby journal, and you want to do a spread about when your child or your grandchild is 3, you have a big 3 here to put on the page with the pictures and whatever layout you're doing. That's how I would use these. And there's a bunch of numbers here. 4, 6, or 9. There's another 4 and a 1 and a 2. I just want to show you everything in here, so I'm going to show you real quick. 7, 8, 7. Here's another 6, 9. Whatever you want it to be. 0, 2. There's a couple of some of the numbers. There's another 3, and this 0 I just dropped this. Oh, I just dropped that one. Several that could be 6 or 9. 8, 2 5s. See, I should keep some of these. But I'm not taking them out. They're going in. They're going in. I should have already done it if I wanted to keep any, right? Alright, so, and then here's some stickers. Holiday stickers. First Halloween, first Thanksgiving, first Christmas. Cute. And then this was in there. Let's see. So the ones, these are gone with the white, but there's still a pink, is it the flamingo that brings the baby? No, it's a stork. It looked like a flamingo with standing on one foot. They stand on one foot, right? No, that's a stork that brings the baby, though. Congratulations, stork. These have been used, and these past. I don't think I used these. This is how I got it. Yeah, I don't remember using these in my baby journal. So I don't think I did. Here's a little ribbon that's baby colored. And it's got all the pink and blue and yellow on it. Really pretty. And then, I put this in here because I took it off of something. I cut it off of something. It's a little, I would fuss it, if I was going to actually use it, I would cut some more, probably cut the rest of this fabric off of here and just use this like an applique, this little fabric giraffe. I thought it was so cute. I was going to use it like an applique, but I never used it. And then this, let's see what we have. I don't know if this is a sticker or just a little piece. Some little pieces here. Again, some of these, I don't know if I got any of these in Happy Mail or not. But these are cute little pieces you can glue down onto something, a spread or whatever. And chipboard piece, My Girl. This is a little card, oh, two little cards. I'll show you those in just a second. Some more ribbon that I thought would be good for a baby journal. Light blue with this little teddy bear on it. There's quite a bit of that wound around here. A yard or two maybe. It's fabric ribbon. Now I think this is a piece of a card, a greeting card. But it says congratulations on the new grandson on that one. Okay, so there's a couple cards here. Let's look at these cards. So there's this one. This is a little vintage baby card. And it's like for a baby shower, as you can see. The baby and the baby's in the bathtub. It opens like this. This is just what I have, so I don't know. Looks like part of a card, but it's really cute. See, this part looks like it's missing something, but that's all I have. And I don't remember cutting anything this off of anything, so I don't know. And then here's a little card here too. It's all yours. These little ducks on the front. And this one, does it open up more? No. It's cardstock though. So little ducks, Gibson. No quacks out of you if you don't like it. Oh, so for a little gift or something. And love whoever. Pensiers, Sarah, Lita, and Elizabeth. Cute little card that has this little scalloped edge. Little baby card. I love baby cards. They're so cute like that. The little ones I used to make a long time ago. Okay, so here's two kind of regular baby cards. Still very cute with the ducks and never used. I think I found these at a thrift store. There's three of those. Never used. Fine, so they could be journaling for journaling if you wanted. And then, oh, here's another duck. So 4 of the duck baby cards. See, I just put everything in one bundle. I didn't make more than one bundle. Baby shower. So this is the only one. There's not going to be any more. I don't have any more baby stuff. But these are really gorgeous ones here. They're shaped. It says baby shower. These were not used either. So 2 of those. And then this here, yeah, I think I remember finding this possibly at a thrift store. Gosh. I wish I could remember where I got this. But anyway, it's a couple well, how many pages? 3 pages of baby trivia game. Here, it looks like 3 pages. Yeah, I think I'm counting right. 3 pages of a baby trivia game. Ask you questions and it's multiple choice answers. And here's a little baby shower bingo. 1, 2, 3 pages of that. Those are fun games or fun pages to put in a baby journal. Oh, you know what? These are from, yeah, now I'm recognizing these. These are from, I believe these are from the baby book where I took some of these pages and used it in my own baby journal. There's quite a bit in here. Let's get through this though. I don't want this video to be too long. Here's like an index. It says index right there. This has really beautiful pages in it too, but some of them were used, and I used the used pages like I just said. Mother's notes. This was from, I'm thinking possibly the 40s, if I remember right. I had the cover, and I was going to make a journal out of the cover, but I didn't. And I started making a journal out of it. I started working on it, and I didn't like how it was coming out, so I never used it. I didn't like it. What I was doing I didn't like what I did to it, so I didn't use it. It was a little, outside my comfort zone, and different from what I usually do. So I was like painting it and doing things, and I was like, no, this is not going to be good. So I didn't use it. You know when you got to stop something. This is interesting that it has these punches here. I don't know where that came from. Baby's album. Makes me wonder because I don't remember this being here. And I don't have a punch like that. I don't think. No, I don't have little rectangular punches. Mine are different. Here's a used page. First visit was to Charlton Craddock's. Oh, wow, mother went to get her ration book. Wow, that's interesting. Baby's first trip. This is trips. So the baby's first trip was to Mrs. Carlton Craddock's while mother went to get her ration book. Remember I said this was in the 40s, I thought? That might be about right for when they had ration books. I don't know. I don't. I'd have to look it up. First trip was to see Grandpa in the country. Well, she had two first trips apparently. Little suitcase down there. But these pages are really cute. Maybe these ones weren't from mine. Just the folded ones I think were from my journal. And then maybe this is from another book. I don't know. Like I said, I've found a few in my last, I'd say 5 years. There's some more pages. This is one page. And then baby's height record, a little bit of writing there. Here's some writing on that page. Just kind of flip through these. Baby's growth chart, that's interesting. There's nothing written on it. Yeah, this is from another book because the one I used had more. I don't think it had any like bigger girls on it like that. This is a regular little girl. Mine had all baby pictures in it, I believe, if I remember right. I mean, my granddaughter's almost 5 now, so it was over 5 years ago that I made mine. So that's how long ago that I've started collecting these things. See, there's children in this one. Mine, I don't believe mine had any children in it, the one I used, but these are super cute. I really do love vintage baby books. They're so cute with the pictures. Okay, this is a little letter that I left in here. Mother and somebody. It doesn't say Daddy. It says, oh, Mother and Judy. And it's a little story about the baby here. So you can read that, whoever gets this. I didn't cut this out, so I don't know what that was. But it's a little story about whatever's going on with the baby there. And then this is some trim. Yeah, I used this in, I don't think I have any more. I know I don't have any more of this, but so this is the last piece of a border I had that I thought would be good for baby journals, especially maybe a baby boy, but either or. A little train border, wallpaper border. Here's a card, maybe a piece of a greeting card, a little baby on it. And some stickers. This is a tag. That's not supposed to be on here. Let's see. Oh, it's covered in acetate here. Okay. Oh, it is. Oh, I see. Let me see what's going on here. Okay, that was just stuck to there. Okay, this is supposed to be on here. This is the acetate that was the packaging from these stickers. There's a couple of stickers left on here. A little ladybug, a pacifier, and this little tag. This is a baby buggy right here. A little baby buggy on that tag. Cute. And they have that pop-up, foam on the back with a little sticker. And these are the sticker, the other page that was attached to that page for a second there. But what's left of some stickers. This also, I never use. Whatever is left on here this is how I got it from the thrift store or wherever I got it. Just these baby stickers. This looks, I'm not going to peel it off. I just don't know. Yeah, these are individual little stickers. Okay. I didn't know if this is one big piece but it looks like I can feel lines right here. So those look like individual stickers. So you really have a lot here. If you're making a baby journal, you have a lot that you can use here. This is from some sort of baby book. I learned to swim when I was blank. How old? When I was blank, I learned to write my name. And there's lots of little kid stuff around the edge there. Pretty paper here, little pattern. And this is another calendar for baby calendar. the calendar on this side, and then places baby's been. Never used on these pages were never used. Calendar and baby's favorites. Calendar and two calendars. Okay. And then this is just some cardstock. These were in some cardstock that I got at a thrift store. These were in some scrapbook paper, I believe. I don't think these were sent to me in Happy Mail. I can't guarantee that though, but I don't think they were. They're little footprints. And they were in my scrapbook paper, so wherever I got them, I put them in with my scrapbook paper, but I never used them. This is how it was. Well, this looks like, well, no, it could have been scrapbook paper. They put the barcodes on the back of separate pieces of scrapbook paper, you know. And the last thing is, yeah, this was in some scrapbook paper too that I got at a thrift store. This is an acetate piece. And there's baby feet here. You can see that, little baby feet. The word baby, and then these are handprints. I don't know if you can see that very well, but this whole square right here is pink with baby handprints, and then this is, this might have words on it. Yeah, it's just hard to see, but this has words on it. Okay, I can't even see it in person. You'd have to put it down on some paper or something probably to get it to show up. But anyway, it's a 12 by 12 piece of acetate for a baby. So that's it. That is the bundle. These 12 by 12s, I'll have to see. If somebody orders this, I'll probably have to gently fold them in half. But what I would do is I fold things that need to be folded, but I don't crease them. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go to fold it. I'm just going to fold it like that and then put it in an envelope. So, you know, if it gets creased, you know, it gets creased. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, I mean, you might need to fold it in half to make a page anyway. So there you go. I just do the best I can because I've tried to mail 12 by 12 paper before and they don't fit in a normal envelope. So, not in any of my normal envelopes anyway. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed and I hope somebody can use these things. So, take a peek. I'm not doing any more. Like I said, this is all of my baby stuff. Literally, I've brought it all up here. I brought all my scrapbook paper up here now, and so I know what I have in the baby department, and this is it. So I hope you enjoyed the Destashes. I enjoyed gathering them together and sharing them with you. So I just hope, you know, I'm sharing them with you so that I'm hoping somebody can use them, and you know, instead of me just like giving them to Goodwill or whatever, I'd rather, you know, give them to somebody who can, you know, who has a project maybe that they need them for, or going to have a project, you know, or just wants to add them to their stash for later, you know. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Everybody have a great day. Thank you.